live from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Well, alrighty then. I think we're back doing a thing. Welcome. It is 5 o'clock-ish in Texas, where we begin today's live edition of In the Building. What's going on? We're distracted because we're in a really cool area, man.
They're at the world famous Pearl.
We are at the Pearl. We are doing today's show as promised at La Gloria, Mexican restaurant, Mexican street food, a place that is owned and operated by the great hometown boy, Johnny Hernandez. Technically, for those that have never been to La Gloria, which many of you probably have that live in our city, it's over on the other side of the Emma Hotel, right along the Riverwalk. That's it. You come down. I exited, so I came southbound, 281, exited Grayson, took a right, parked right here where the Emma parking is. You find good parking?
Right here?
Yeah.
$4.
Yeah, it was easy. And it's happy hour. This right here, I think, was $2 or $3.
Was it? I don't know. How much was it?
It was a hell of a lot cheaper than normal. It's happy hour between starting right now and like 3 to 6, I think. So
3 to 6.
While we're doing this show today, we got a happy hour. We got T-shirts. We got swag in the building.
And we got Grunge Fest too, don't we?
And they're only for big dudes, because the last time we had T-shirts, my big dudes, my grown-ass men complained, you only got T-shirts for teenagers. You got a bunch of large and mediums. And so I have double X's and X's out here for sale in the building. The legendary logo that we have, the red shirt edition, they're all on sale for $25 a pop. And also,
we got a bunch of these. Whatever.
I've got Grunge Fest tickets.
A bunch of them.
So Grunge Fest is coming up on the 28th at the Aztec Theater. It's we talked about this yesterday. It's 3 grunge cover bands. Allison Chains.
Like the girl Allison?
Yeah, not Alice in Chains. Allison Chains. Then you got Rusted Cage, which is a Soundgarden tribute band. And you got Lemon Yellow Sun, which is a Pearl Jam band. And we got, honestly, I got 6 pairs.
7, 8, 9, 10,
the
11.
first 6 people that come up and say they want Grunge Fest tickets, you get them. I'm gonna make it easy.
Let's do it.
Give it away. So thank you to Live Nation. They supplied us those tickets. Thank you to Live Nation. If you want to buy tickets for Grunge Fest on the 28th, it's livenation.com, but they're free here in La Gloria while me and Rudy are doing our show. Welcome. It's in the building. It's show 515 at the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios. And today, see, when he decided to become the studio sponsor, he didn't know it was going to be a traveling affair.
Oh, but it's got the logo on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Today, and he's in the building. So shout out to AD.
Shout out to Mr. Singh.
Shout out to Texas Cheer Liquor.
The Texas Cheer Liquor Studios, as we mentioned, emanate today from La Gloria, one of my favorite restaurants in town. I'm not just saying that because we're here. I mean that. We live in, I'm an Alamo White, Rudy.
Yeah, you are.
And we are, I don't think we're.
Is this 09?
No,
this ain't
I think
09.
we're just a tad outside. But I told Johnny, for you, I'll step outside my zip code.
Oh, this is way outside my range.
No, I know you came a long way. We come here all the time because me and Nina, we're at the Pearl 3-4 times a month, some months.
Okay.
And we always come through here a handful of times a year. So super dope to be doing our show here, man. So thanks everybody for watching. We are at La Gloria. We're actually going to talk to Johnny here in a minute. A hometown dude
Who is Johnny? What does Johnny mean to La Gloria?
God, he's the owner.
Oh.
It's his. He owns it, all of it, and all of them. The one I told you. And the one at the airport's my favorite one because I always, when I fly,
stop at La Gloria.
I don't like to go to the restroom on a plane. And so I go to La Gloria, I load up on tacos, I take care of business, and I get on my airplane. So
TMI, sir. TMI.
And the restrooms are clean. That's my first promotion for La Gloria. So it's me and Rudy. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. If you'd like to donate to the cause, you certainly may do so by jumping into the super chat by going onto the YouTube page, jump into the chat. You can tip us while you're there if you'd like to do so. You can also buy us a coffee if you want to on the buymeacoffee.com link. And you can sit here and watch us do our show and chop it up.
That's what's up.
I like getting out. You know, we've been getting out a lot lately too.
Yeah.
You don't like getting out?
No, I'm trying to think. We were just at soap. I was trying to think
we
today.
were at soap.
No, I like it. I was just trying to remember when the last time we just did soap.
Well,
That's
you know what
better.
happens is we start going out, people start noticing that it looks cool, and then people start wanting us to go out more. That's the reason why we do these remotes, because hopefully it turns into partnerships with other people.
Absolutely.
And it's just cool to get out of our little comfort zone and come to do a remote in front of people, and it gives people a chance to come out, which is why we've got swag for the first time ever. We've never had a remote which we had T-shirts for sale until today. So I've got double X's and I've got X's,
and they're
we're in the
going
building
fast.
T-shirts.
Get here.
Yeah, they already sold like 5. They're $25 a piece. That's it. We could have charged 30, but I ain't doing that to our people.
Nah, we can't
25.
do that to the people.
You ain't trying to make rich. We're not trying to get rich. We're trying to just spread our gospel. The gospel of in the building.
Amen, brother.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'm
so,
surprised you haven't sipped that margarita that they put in front of us.
Well,
You started with beer.
I'm starting with beer.
What is it? Beer before liquor, never been sicker.
Correct.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Well, I'm probably going to roll with beer exclusively.
Okay.
The reason that's there because the margaritas they're so obviously Johnny's a world-renowned chef.
Absolutely.
But this place has gotten a sick reputation in South Texas for their margaritas.
The margaritas, I even had some of the margaritas off they have like the mobile trucks now too.
Yeah.
And I've had the margaritas off the mobile trucks at different pop-ups.
Yeah.
I love me a good marg.
Dude, and here they're phenomenal.
The older I've gotten, the more I appreciate a day drink.
For sure.
I'm a day drinker.
No
This
doubt.
way I'm home by 7, 8.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I'm asleep.
Okay, so if you own the place though, you get your own nice little wine bottle.
Yeah, you notice his glass a little different than ours.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
He deserves it.
It's his glass. He owns the thing. Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Dude, here, hold that a little closer to your mouth. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. So this is the great Johnny Hernandez, who I have followed.
You see how you try to pronounce that, Johnny? Like he's puro.
Well,
he's Hernandez.
Because see, Nina I'm not going to say Hernandez.
No.
I guess why I get mad at these news anchors. They try to over-pronunciate it. You know, like the white ones, they were like, there was a war broke out today in the South American town of Guadalajara. So I don't do that. But I'm not going to say Hernandez.
It's Hernandez.
And Nina would get on my ass if I didn't say it right. So, yeah. So this is Johnny Hernandez. It's his place, man. Thank you so much. We're here to chop it up and have some happy hour with our ladies and have a good time. And we couldn't have thought of a better place to do it than right here at your spot.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. You know, we're the last of the original restaurants that opened here at Pearl.
Yeah, man.
And we're about to celebrate 17 years in May.
Here?
Yeah. I mean,
what's the secret?
Oh, man.
What's the secret? It's tough, Johnny. That's why I'm asking. It's tough.
You got to love the business to even get into it and last more than a few years, you know. But, you know, I think we really like to be very in tune to our customers. What do they want in terms of like how over the years we've adjusted and adapted, right? So I think that's a big part of how we run our businesses, right? Customer first. You know, what can we serve you? How can we help you? You know, we love food. We love hospitality. So that's the big, the bigger picture. But I think Pearl has been an amazing destination for locals and visitors. We are a great food destination. And for us as operators, it's adapting and adjusting, changing, just with the market, with the audience has changed over years. And you gotta pay close attention to that. So we're still having fun.
Johnny, I'm sorry, Rudy. I'm just gonna say I'm so proud of our food scene in the city, as a whole, with all the other chefs, all the other great spots. We have Michelin places.
Yes.
We have places that have weeks-long waiting lists.
Yes.
And so you've been here all your life, I think.
Yes.
So where do you got to be proud like me. I moved here in 2007, and I just because we eat out, me and Nina eat out pretty much every night.
Right.
The food scene has only gotten better in town. It's a great food city.
Well, I think we've always, I think we've always been a good food city. We've always been a strong, like a cultural city as a great destination, good hospitality city.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that what's different today is it's much more expanded and accessible. It's in other parts of San Antonio,
Mm-hmm.
so it's grown a lot. You don't have to. Before you had to like really know, where to find the great hidden secrets. But I mean, we have a lot of talent that has come up through the ranks. We've had, and I think that's what it is, right? There's a lot of great chefs that have mentored young chefs. We have great culinary schools, the CIA, St. Philip's, and all the hospitality education that ESA, Incarnate Word. So that builds the workforce, right? And that educates the consumer, and we have to deliver.
Yeah.
How have you managed? Because I think every business owner goes through this, especially right now. You talk about changing staffing, and turnover, but while you're maintaining staffing and turnover, keeping your food consistent.
Right. Lots of moving parts, that's for sure. But you never stop working on the team, right? You can't. I mean, you never stop working on the business overall. But we have to set an example, as you got a handful of chefs in the community who either we've been around the longest or we contribute to events and education across the city, because we have a very giving chef community.
Wow.
We have a chef community that gets very involved in nonprofit fundraising, scholarships. And I believe that, you have to lead by example, in terms of pay scale, quality of life.
Sure.
I mean, those are things that we never stop working on as industry leaders. And COVID set an example a little bit about the industry and how tough it is.
Yeah.
And so we came out of COVID really, really trying to make an impact and impose some of that change. And, we have a lot of young people that are hungry to get into the business. Whether I tell students, when I was your age, I just wanted to be a chef. Now they're like, I want a restaurant, or I want a coffee shop. I want a bakery.
They skip about 100 steps.
I want 3 restaurants. Oh man!
Yeah, we get you when we teach you how to cook first.
Well, here's the thing: you guys, when I'm talking about the popular chefs, you have made this position. You made your profession. It's like a rock star.
Right.
It's on the Food Channel half the time at my house. We watch Gordon Ramsay Gordon Ramsay can fart, and Nina would want to watch it. You guys have become rock stars over the years, and TV and media, I guess, has kind of helped that.
Well, that certainly changed the career, and it changed the perception of the industry a little bit, and glamorized it.
Yes.
And I mean, you still got to put the time in.
Sure.
You gotta you have to have a great foundation, and you have to you gotta love it. You have to. This is a life, kind of a lifestyle, right? It's not 9 to 5, right? Today we started at 6 a.m.
I was gonna say your day.
Some mornings start at 4 a.m. Sometimes you finish at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Really?
So it's a love, and we're excited because, as you mentioned, the food scene has exploded, and it's good to be recognized. We've not always been a city that's recognized as a great food destination. And now people have come here and said, wow, it's great to visit. Wow, the food's good. But now I think you see that out in the public realm, where it's a great food city.
Yeah.
Right. Let's plan a trip to San Antonio to go check out the food scene.
Yeah.
Not that we don't have great cultural assets like the Alamo, our Missions, our Spurs, and but now I think people will plan a trip just to come dine with us and see San Antonio.
Yeah. Can we talk about the world famous margarita?
Yeah, we're going to sit
those.
those
those
I already
things.
had 2 beers.
Those things that have it's like a life of its own outside of the food with the Gloria margaritas.
Well, when I opened this restaurant 17 years ago, we had 1 margarita.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few Mexican beers, a couple Mexican wines, 1 michelada.
Yeah.
And people loved the quality of what we made is, because a margaritas, you got to have good tequila, good citrus, and a simple syrup, right, and an orange liqueur. So not you can mess it up really easy if you choose to skip one of those terms of quality, one of those steps.
Sure.
Anyway, we've been famous for our margaritas, our tequila. We know it's an important part of the food experience for Mexican food.
Yeah.
People want a margarita and great tacos and a great beer.
Simple.
Yeah.
What is your favorite meat?
Oh, well, my favorite style of cooking is grilling. I love to grill and cook over wood, but seafood is my go-to. But man, it's tough to beat a good steak.
Yeah, I like the molcajete.
Oh,
The molcajete is my favorite.
Before you got here, I wolfed down 2 beefsteak tacos.
Yeah, I like that molcajete.
No beans, no
It's
rice,
hot, fresh.
chile,
Yeah.
meat, corn tortilla, and that's it.
the
meat's
ceviches,
so good.
so the ceviches,
I love
I think,
ceviche.
are a surprise.
All right,
People
what you
don't.
order?
People,
Huh?
Y'all should order it. You gotta have better.
I got the molcajete.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
yeah, no. People don't know. We have an extensive list of ceviches that we prepare, and I think those have become a signature of our menu. So we use high quality campache, tuna, and of course shrimp and octopus,
Sir.
scallops. So that's been a big part the last couple of years. And then enchiladas, we added 8 different styles of
I saw that.
enchiladas. And again, we pay attention to the customer. They wanted more seafood. They wanted more. The enchiladas just became like they're a staple of San Antonio locals and visitors.
Yeah,
What's the first meal that you ever mastered as a young chef? Like, oh my God, this is really good.
this is it.
Man,
I'm assuming you were like 10 or something.
Well, look, the first thing that I mastered was making a flour tortilla.
Oh, and
From
hey,
scratch. Hey, give me
that's
some
not
on
nothing.
that. Give me some on that.
That ain't nothing. And that's what sets this city apart. I don't know what y'all do.
Yeah.
Like I say, y'all, I can't make it. There's good Mexican food all over the country, but not the tortillas in San Antonio and in South Texas. Why is it so much better?
Love.
We got a lot of love. We make them fresh.
Yeah.
And there's a competitive.
Yeah.
There's a competitive
Right.
spirit
Right.
that exists.
Yeah.
And nobody says we have the best. You just know that if you don't have something freshly made, handmade, you're not gonna make it. That's
Sure.
like the standard. And on flour tortilla, we introduced into my company. We also do a lot of corn.
I love it.
So we're famous for our corn tortillas and our chips. So we stone grind our corn every day.
Awesome.
For our chips and our corn tortillas.
Wow.
The chat is asking what's the biggest celebrity you've seen walk through here,
Here,
or any of them.
well, I mean, over the years we've done a lot of things. Some of them off-site, but
Where you actually go to them. We don't want to get into that. That could be private. We don't want you to do that.
No,
Don't out
let him
yourself.
answer. He might answer.
we've hosted, Andrew Zimmern.
Oh,
We
wow.
hosted, what's I'm hosting David Chan in 2 weeks.
Nice.
He's from Momofuku Milk Bar.
Yeah.
Famous
I know who you're talking
chef
about.
in New York. So we're hosting David Chang. We had David Ranklin, another famous barbecue chef. So we did some stuff. President Obama here in San Antonio a long time ago. Even the Bush family. I mean, we've catered in private thing. The King of Spain.
Whoa.
So we
had the King of Spain.
We have cooked and taken care of some VIPs when they come to San Antonio.
Do you turn into that chef when you have those VIPs? Do you turn into that? Ain't played
he's
it
a very
right.
friendly guy.
Yeah.
However,
But I know you can flip that switch.
Hey,
You flip that switch. For King of Spain, you might be a little bit more on edge.
their team came twice to just walk every step that he was going to walk, every door he opened, everywhere he stopped. So they're his lead team. They come out a month before, and then they come out the week before, and then they're with him and the wife, the missus. But yeah, I mean, we get called for some of those special. But I mean, we just we certainly take extra care, but
It's the
we're
same
still
level of
delivering on the
experience
same
for
standard.
everybody, for everyone.
Yeah, man.
Well, we try to really instill that in our leadership of our company. You don't compromise. There is no, difference between who necessarily you're serving, right? Because then that becomes a question on what is a standard, right? You should always have one standard.
We all get treated like kings.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's an extra touch that that you do, but in terms of food and how things come together, those standards, should never change.
You mentioned earlier that the chefs in this city tend to be very kind guys and girls too, and they do want to do things and give back and be influential in the community. Yeah. And I know that means a lot to you. We talked about how busy you are, but we're going to start promoting the Paella Challenge.
Yes.
Speaking of Spain, so Johnny hosts a huge Paella Challenge.
I love paella.
And it's coming up. So explain to us, just tell everybody who hadn't heard of Paella Challenge what it is.
Right. So on March 22nd at Mission County Park, we have our big fundraiser for our foundation, Kitchen Campus.
Cool. Yeah.
Right. So Kitchen Campus is our student, high school student is our focus, but we support culinary programs at the high school level across San Antonio with scholarships and mentoring. The Paella Challenge is an event that we created 16 years ago to create an opportunity for them to compete, to hone their skill, to present, to learn how to speak to judges, to learn how to present to the public.
I love that.
Our event on March 22nd, we'll probably have about 3,500 people, and we'll have about 38 professional chefs, 15 to 16 local high schools, each competing in their groups, professional chefs and high schools.
I think
the winning team,
what do they get?
From the high school travels to New York City to visit my alma mater, the Culinary Institute of America.
Yes, sir.
Last year, we took 17 high school students to visit the New York campus.
Wow.
And that was for many, they've never visited New York. Some have never been on a plane.
Yeah.
And none have ever visited the Culinary Institute of America to see the opportunity and to learn about the career.
Yeah. And there may be the next Andrew Zimmerman or you in that group.
What's that?
And there might be the next Andrew Zimmerman or you or someone like that.
Yes.
And we're such a legacy town. When you come from this city and you do stuff, that's the reason why I know that's why you get back, because you're from here and that's how we roll in San Antonio.
It's important. We make an impact. We intentionally really contribute to hospitality students, and because there's a lot of great nonprofit work in our community, but the food industry has been one that has been a little kind of off to the side for a long time, just like our chef community, right? We didn't really know it was there or present. And I really wanted to focus our giving to hospitality students. So we've made a strategic and conscious effort to focus on students. And we did that about, 15 years ago, more or less, when we started the Paella Challenge. We got to get serious about shaping the future chefs of our city.
I appreciate that in any walk of life, growing the sport, the business, the OGs. You don't have to usher in the next thing because you love it. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sir,
important.
Thank you, man. Thank you for letting us do this.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
JD
Thank you.
says we're not getting charged for dinner. That's what he said.
No, we're
Wow.
It on the record.
Why are you putting that on JD?
We're happy to host you all, and make sure you order some more margaritas and more beer.
Oh, no. You don't threaten me with a good time, John.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, we'll see. We'll see you all at the Paella Challenge.
Thank you so much. Nina and I will definitely.
I will be there.
Sure.
I've gone the
Thank
last
you so
couple
much.
of years.
All right, that's the great Johnny Hernandez from La Gloria hosting us here, getting our little podcast
In the building, make some noise.
Johnny in the building. Thank you,
Make some
Johnny.
noise for Johnny
Appreciate that very
Hernandez.
much. Thank you, sir, so much. How about
Thank you, brother.
How about that poodle chefs?
I love it.
I love that.
I love what you got there. A Sauv Blanc.
Oh, he wants to know what the wine is.
Tequila.
Oh, a little reposado.
That's a repo.
Reposado. Yeah, my kind of guy. Let's hang.
I was saving something put in his margarita.
You should have just threw it in there.
Man. And he went to so he mentioned Culinary Institute. He went a long time ago.
He went to NYU as well.
Yeah, and now we have our own
down the street
campus right down here.
It's down the street.
So cool. So, and we do have a badass food scene. I'm proud of our food scene.
Are you?
Yes. Y'all don't come
no,
down here.
I like
That's
our food scene. I don't love it.
Okay. What do you want? But what do you need from the food scene in the city that you're currently not getting?
I think we specialize
in
certain things.
Okay.
Like I think LaGloria's mastered what they do.
There's no doubt that it's gotten a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it's gotten way better. I think the city, first of all, the city as a whole has gotten better. Whether it be
San
food,
Antonio in general?
Yes.
As a town?
I think so.
Oh, well.
I agree. Now, that part I agree. I love where we've grown to.
I moved here in 2007.
It's great.
That must have been when it started, when I showed up.
Here he go. There you go. Take this beer. Get his beer.
Right. Thank you, Johnny. That was badass.
All right,
it is in the building. We are at La Gloria at the Pearl Brewery area, right behind the Emma Hotel, right along the river. The outside seems great. The weather's nice. It's got the little breeze out there, and it's not too hot. And it's
the trees are blowing.
It's very nice. And the show is presented also in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store. I've in the building, 7 locales, and we got specials.
We got some March specials.
We do have March specials.
We got the Sun Cruisers.
Sun Cruisers.
Yeah, got the Sun
Just
Cruisers.
in time for springtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Redemption Rye.
Okay.
See?
So are you a seasonal drinker? Like, oh, it's cold, I'm going to have a Guinness tonight?
Yes.
Or, oh, it's hot, I'm going to get a seltzer?
Absolutely. I like me a good cold seltzer if I'm at like Port A. Spring break. Get you a good cold. I'm not going to guzzle bourbon when it's 106 outside.
Yeah, that's a nice kind of thing. Yeah.
That's when I go with my tequilas, my vodkas.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do vodka. Vodka turns me into Incredible Hulk. Vodka's been banned in my house.
Oh, but you can hang with tequila.
I can hang with tequila.
All right. Well, there's the specials right there.
There's the specials right
on
there.
On the sheet for the entire month of March. It's going to be a longer month. February was the shortest month of the year. These specials will last.
Wonder why.
That's why he extended them 2 months. The greatest thing I ever heard you ever say on the radio was, I'm happy we have a Black History Month, but why do we have to have the shortest month? I'm sorry.
It's all good. At least we got one.
We celebrate the community every day on In the Building.
At least we got one.
All right. And speaking of giving back and community, and I'm gonna tug on your heartstrings here for a second.
Okay.
So I've hung out with your daughter. I mean, I've met her a few times.
You got that picture, Boo?
Had dinner with your daughter.
Not yet. Go ahead.
In Corpus Christi once when you
hung out with her.
Which we got a TV show coming up this week. What's up, Corpus Christi? We're back on with Chris this Saturday morning at 11. We were in Corpus Christi and you brought your family. I thought that was so cool. I just wanted to hang with them for a little bit. You brought the little one. You brought your high school girl. I've seen your oldest daughter a lot.
Yeah,
she used to work at the HEB.
Right.
But Rudy's middle daughter, teenager, who's a senior this year. I know you went on the road trip to U of H, and she was all about them Cougars.
That's all she wanted.
But now all of a sudden the Longhorns came calling, and that's all we're here. So I wanted to say congratulations to you, Dad. That's not nothing to get accepted to the University of Texas. And so she gonna do it?
She's gonna do it.
Okay.
We're gonna figure it out.
Get the horns up. Hook them.
Yeah, we got a Longhorn.
Going to Texas.
She's going to Texas. Well, yeah, she's going.
Okay. Yeah, just say it. Yeah, just say it into existence.
Yeah.
How he's going to pay for it.
Right.
We're going to figure that out together.
Yeah,
we're going to help Rudy pay for this girl to go to school.
No. Awesome. So we didn't know because it's so hard to get into.
They only accept the top.
Like 28%, like something like 20-something.
Yeah, 20-something% that apply. Get told yes.
And I text the first person I text, Orlando. I was like, where's all the hidden scholarships?
Yeah.
I was like, you need to help me out. But so she was always U of H because she didn't know if she could get in. But then once UT said yes, it was a no-brainer. I mean, that's the staple of this town. That's a nationwide brand. And she'll be closer so her mom won't be freaking out. So proud of her. Hook 'em. super, super proud of her, man. And if y'all know of those hidden scholarships, let me know. Hook them. We got a road runner. Her mom's a road runner. My oldest daughter's a Bobcat.
Okay.
She's a Horn.
Wow.
And I'm Roosevelt High School. They're supposed to be better than us.
That's what you did. You did your dude. Congratulations.
Thank you,
For
brother.
real.
For
That's
real.
not bullshit.
Thank you.
I saw that. So I didn't. Rudy didn't even.
I didn't even bring it up.
Tell me.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up.
So someone that works at Texas Exes.
Oh yeah,
someone
tell
that's
them
a
about
member
this.
of Texas Exes, the San Antonio chapter. I guess saw your post.
Yeah.
Texted me, hey, I saw Rudy's daughter got accepted to UT. Tell him congratulations. Send her this link. Send him this link. We got a big thing coming up. And so she's already getting invited to UT parties and stuff.
No, that was a cool little text. Thank you, man.
Very cool.
Very, 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 very proud.
Right,
proud
now we got to get some scholars.
Now we got some scholarships.
That's not cheap.
Yeah, we ain't Barstools ain't called us yet.
No, we need Dave Portnoy to call quick.
Dave Portnoy, give us a call.
College,
Yeah.
All right, but in the meantime, we're doing our little in the building. We're gonna get it. All right. Speaking of Orlando Kell, why don't we do a little punching, shall we? It's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the law office of Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. All right, Rudy, who are you punching today?
Now,
Oh my gosh, who
it's
am I
time for
punching today?
People I want to punch on
I
In the
wanna punch.
Building.
While I love the nostalgia,
Yep.
I got to punch the NBC crew last night.
Okay.
I thought they made a little bit too much about Philly being shorthanded. And now I know because they're reaching for straws because the Spurs are blowing them out.
Right.
Well, they're down 3 guys. Oh, now Edgecombe is down. Hey, man. We've gone through our injuries. Dylan Harper was down. Castle was down.
Mhm.
Wemby was down.
Yep.
We've had our injuries too. Don't make excuses for the Sixers. Injuries are a part of pro sports. I thought they made a little bit too much of it, but I did enjoy the nostalgia. A little rusty to start, but that's expected. Their guys are rich and fat and chilling. But overall, the broadcast was good. I just thought they made a little bit too much of Philly being down.
It was cool to have Bob Costas calling a game.
It was cool. Bob is still good.
The old school graphics with Doug Collins, with Mike Fratello.
Right.
They all sounded good. They're all old now, but they all sounded fine. Hannah Storm hosted the courtside studio stuff with Isaiah Thomas and PJ Carlesimo, and the great Jim Gray was on courtside. It was cool. They had the old school graphics. However,
what you think?
So I get home last night, and Nina's got the pregame on, and I look down and I see Sean Elliott, and I see the new kid Jacob Toby, and I'm like, baby, let's watch NBC because it's old school night.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Well, I like Sean.
Well,
baby,
was it a fight?
This is a big deal. So I flipped it to NBC because I wanted to hear Bob Costas. I thought we were going to have a fight. But she didn't have no time. Who's these motherfuckers concentrating on Philadelphia?
See?
My babe, it's a national broadcast. They call it down the middle. I don't want in the middle. I want Sean Elliott. So I had
no
to
time for
compromise with
nostalgia.
Nina. So at the half, we turned it. I had to put it on FanDuel.
You had to go back to Sean and
Freaking FanDuel. No, and I love Sean. He's great. And Jacob's growing on me. Like moss grows on a rock. He's growing on me. All right. I've had my piece with him. I'm getting used to hearing him. I love Sean Elliott. Who doesn't? But I wanted to see the NBC broadcast because it's Bob Costas.
She has no connection to them.
No.
None.
She don't wants bias. I'm like, babe, it's funny because Sean has a reputation for being very biased.
Absolutely.
And Nina's like, well, yeah, he's a Spur. She didn't understand. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Of course, I'm a Spurs fan. I live in San Antonio. I want Sean Elliott. I get Bob Costas. Get out of here. And so I thought we were at a fight. And so we compromised. We watched the second half on FanDuel. And then she let me watch the post game on NBC.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see the post game.
Right.
And we almost got a fight over him. Damn.
Well, I'll say
Bob Costas. I want Jacob Toby. Okay.
Well, I'll say this in fairness to Sean, when you watch the League Pass, all of those dudes are biased. The Celtics guy is the worst. He's the worst. If you think Sean's biased, the Celtics dude is 10 times worse than Sean. Yeah, he's 10 times worse than Sean.
Wow. All right. I want to punch whoever's in charge of the San Antonio Police Department's safe unit.
Uh-oh.
That's the unit you call when you have bums and panhandlers and drug addicts and prostitution going on near your house by homeless people.
Yeah.
Which I have. And when you hear me first bring this up on the show a month ago?
About a month.
They won't answer the phone.
At all?
Yeah. I have. So on the other side of my fence where I live is a creek.
Okay.
And about 3 months ago, some homeboy showed up and pitched a tent back there. I'm like, God damn, man, that's my backyard.
You were upset.
So I can't go on my back patio without seeing that. Now there's a fence that separates us, the property line, but on the other side it's wooded, and I assume it belongs to the city. And I'm like, well, I hope old boy ain't here much. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want him to I don't want to get targeted.
No.
But I hope he's only here for a short time. He's still there. So it's been a couple months?
Easy.
Not only is he still there,
he got homies
his
now.
His homies in there with him. 2 other homies have now showed up. There's 3 tents in the creek behind my condo. And thank you for coming, man.
Thanks for coming, brother.
And I'm not trying to shit on the homeless population here, but they're running girls. I've seen them do drugs. They start fires every night. And you know you know how many times homeless people start fires on accident? Come on, man. What are we doing? And I've been trying to get a hold of the safe unit with the San Antonio Police Department, and your assholes won't return a call. And that ain't cool. And I support the 5-0. I've always been. Sometimes I get criticized for how much I support the Blue.
Right.
That's a hard job. But I'm not jumping on the entire police force. I'm jumping on this
safe unit.
Safe unit. They're supposed to come out and, in a friendly way, in a humane way, get folks like that on their way. Because for 2 months now, I can't go on my fucking patio. Sorry, John.
Damn. Come on, Mike.
Without seeing
I'm kidding.
This homeless camp. This ain't Portland, Oregon.
No.
This ain't East Austin.
It's not Austin.
I don't want that here. I'm sorry. I don't know how you got that way. That ain't cool. But they're also doing illegal stuff back there. So they got mental illness. They're doing drugs. They got girls going in and out. You know what's going on back there. Yeah. They start fires because they're cold at night. It's not safe. And I'm literally 40 yards from this. If maybe actually 30. I'm that close to the fence line, and they're that close to the fence.
Yeah.
So at some point, I'm just gonna start throwing rock. I'm gonna start a fire back there.
Egg them?
I'm gonna wind up going to jail for arson.
Hey, you gonna throw some eggs at them?
Something. I mean, it's got to stop. And I've complained to the people that run our condominium plex, and they told me they called the same unit with the SAPD, and no one replies. Why do you have a little organization like that
you're paying?
Chief McManus, happy retirement. This is last year. I've had Bill
He's
on the
good.
show.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
The chief has been on our show in the past, on the old radio show. I'm not ripping him, but if somebody with the police department can please call me back. I'm not trying to get them shot or tased, but they got to move on.
You can move.
They got to move on because they're in a sight line of a bunch of condos with family and children and stuff, and I can't have you sticking needles in your veins while kids are out there walking their dogs at night. They see that, Rudy.
I agree.
That's bullshit.
No, seriously, I agree.
Bullshit. All right, that's it. That's what I'm punching. I need to call.
Good punch.
All right, Orlando Kell got another case this morning. It's a custody hearing.
Custody.
Yes, sir.
Those get ugly.
Little child support custody issue.
Oh, custody. I smell Heisenberg.
Well, it can get, Orlando may have to turn into Heisenberg. So thank you to Orlando Kell. He's our sponsor. People I want to punch. Got him another case today. Shout out to Orlando. He's a fellow Longhorn.
Yeah, I already texted him.
Fellow Longhorn.
Find me some money, Orlando.
Yes, sir. All right. What else today? So remember what I said about Max Crosby 2 days ago?
Yeah, what happened?
How the Cowboys should trade their 12th overall pick to get him? Well, I think I'm going to have a better plan. Keep the 12th overall pick and go sign Trey Hendrickson, who's just as good as Max Crosby.
Trey's a little long in the tooth. I like Max.
Okay, you like Max?
I like Max.
All right, so there's your scenarios. Keep my picks.
I think I can get Trey for cheaper, though. I won't need the 12th.
Yeah, all that has to be considered. Yeah. I'm going to keep my picks. I'm going to sign Trey in free agency. Or I'm going to trade my 12th overall for Max Crosby.
I like that.
You like that one?
I like that.
Okay. No, I love Max. He's a badass.
Yeah, Max is a badass.
But they got to trade him because he's still under contract, technically.
Yes. Very true. Trey's just going to be a free agent.
The stupid Cincinnati Bengals today didn't even franchise tag him. They just let him go. Hey, you're free. Cool.
Peace out.
You let one of the top 5 pass rushers in the world just walk for nothing. That's outrageous. Jerry got shit for getting 2 ones from Micah Parsons. Cincinnati's like, take off, bro.
That's Cincinnati for you in a nutshell.
Poor Joe Burrow. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, Joe's like, I think at this point, Joe just like, yo, give me some offensive linemen that can keep me from getting hurt.
Patrick Mahomes ain't happy either. See what the Chiefs did?
Yeah, they let their right tackle or left tackle.
No, they're all-pro corner.
The corner.
McDuffie.
Okay.
They trade him for 2 mid-level picks and a spare to Miami because they don't want to pay him.
See?
And Patrick Mahomes today tweeted, all he did was tweet one word, damn. That's it.
See, he's in that realm. I remember when Brady was going through this. Brady kept taking less money, redoing his contracts, and then they wouldn't spend the money. You become so good, the team's like, Patrick got us. He's in that same realm as Brady. Like, oh, man, Mahomes, he's the GOAT. We'll trade everybody. We'll get rid of Tyreek Hill. We'll let all these guys walk because we got Patrick Mahomes. He's entered that realm of greatness. Sucks for Patrick, though.
That tells me the Chiefs are hard up.
Yeah.
And they might not. You know what? Pat might not win another.
They're not going to spend any money till they get that stadium built.
Well, and how long? Speaking of long in the tooth, I mean, he gets older by the year. Patrick Mahomes does. If he raises hell with them, they might listen to him, but not now. It's too late for this because they traded their best corner. It's insane.
Speaking of stadiums, people. Now I won't even speak for these people because they're there. They grew up in it. People in Chicago, even though it's a stone's throw, they're upset that Soldier Field is going to be in Indiana. It's like Cowboy Stadium being in Oklahoma.
You know, what are you going to do? It's right on the other side of the border.
It literally is. It's literally a stone's throw.
For people in North Chicago, they got to drive a long way. But Southsiders,
they're like, all right,
20 minutes. It's just on the other side of the border. Hey, tough shit. That's what happens in pro sports. We've dealt with it here, too. You don't build ballparks, they move.
Fair.
So now they're the Indiana Bears.
It's so weird.
Yeah, Pop grew up on the other side of the Indiana line.
Oh,
and they went to Bulls games all the time because it was close for them.
And I think the Chiefs are going to be on the other side too. Like, what is that dynamic? Kansas City.
The Chiefs are going to be in the state of Kansas now, not the state of Missouri.
Right.
Which is weird.
It is weird.
You know, not to sound elitist or anything.
Okay.
You would have thought that the Bears would have found a way to build a stadium in North Chicago. So all their season ticket holders that live on the north side could go to the games and not have to drive an hour.
So weird.
So you go further south.
Imagine if the Spurs would have said, "Yeah, we're going to build a new arena in Austin."
Right? Yeah. Well, imagine that. No, I don't want to.
No. So, my God, I don't know where it's going to be, Mike. But like where we at, Gloria? Will they see a spike because of Project Marvel? Where are we talking? You're my geography guy. Thank you, AK-47.
Thank you, buddy.
Help me out. You're my geography guy.
Dude, there's so many people. Like you, for instance, you don't come in the loop that often.
No.
Because y'all don't live. Rudy lives outside of Loop 1604, like half the city does. And locals don't come downtown that much. We're not technically downtown, but close enough.
Right.
Oh, Johnny's going to get so much spillover from Spurs fans.
That's what I was wondering.
Because there's places to go now. Right now, the only place you can go right now is to go pick up a piece of pizza for $20 in the corner. But we don't want. We don't encourage that. I'm being stupid. Now you have options, and maybe you don't stay downtown where the arena is. You drive 3 miles to go to La Pearl, so La Pearl and come to La Gloria. Places like this. This place will benefit big time.
Okay, good.
Big time.
Good.
Yeah, we're close enough. They'll get so much spillover.
Yeah.
So it's good. This setup is
awesome.
Setup's awesome. He mentioned he's one of the last standing OG restaurants at the Pearl.
He said, no, he is the.
Did he say he's the last?
Yeah.
He is the last Mohican.
Yeah. Of the originals.
That shows you how good he is. Shows you how great this place is, how good he is of a landlord and a tenant to the Pearl organization. They love it down here. It's worked for 17 years in counting.
I got to get down there more because every time I'm here, I feel like I want to move around. I want to have a good time.
Where's that?
Here, the Pearl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're here all the time. It's our go-to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I told you, that one time I went to the farmer's market, I had a blast. It was in the morning, but it was a good time.
Yeah. My buddy.
Was it a farmer's market?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was a
Saturday
farmer.
during the
Saturday
alley.
morning. Yeah,
in the alley. Yeah, it's great.
Good time.
My buddy Jerome, he owns Southerly.
That's
he owns
right.
Southerly. He also owns Monchouchou. My buddy Johnny owns this spot. It's so amazing. And I was just goofing earlier. The city didn't start getting better when I moved here.
I know.
Being me. The city started getting a lot better when this pearl posted up. This is so badass. I mean, the visiting teams that play the Spurs don't even stay downtown anymore.
They stay at the Emma, right?
At the Emma right here. It's so cool. This whole area is so badass. And Project Marvel, when it gets rolling, all that spillover will help for sure.
The King of Spain came in here.
I wonder if he had the lift. Yes, the king is coming in, and he wants to make sure that he does not get treated poorly. Of course, he got treated great. I wonder if he got that Catalonian in the Spain.
Every step that he was going to take, they walk it.
Yeah, crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Cowboys did, by the way, restructure CD today, restructured Tyler Smith, and they reworked Dak. They're getting ready to money whip somebody, and it might be Hendrickson. It may be Trey Hendrickson. And they got 2 number 1 draft picks. All right, it's in the building, live from La Gloria. Got a lot of money coming in. We'll get to y'all in a minute.
We'll get to y'all.
We got T-shirts for sale, $25. Whatever we don't sell today, I think I'm going to have like a Fat Man pop-up. It'd be a funny bit. It's got to pick the right place because we've sold a pretty good amount of T-shirts today.
Yeah.
Whatever we don't sell, because we only have double X's and X's. We're gonna do a Fat Man pop-up somewhere this week.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, let's do it. And we'll just post up somewhere, just sell T-shirts.
Yeah.
We'll post on social media. All right. Show presented in part by Slackers. They got 5 locations. Hey, their St. Mary's location will also benefit.
It's gotten a lot. St. Mary's, I was talking to Frank about St. Mary's. Now that they finally kind of gotten all that construction in order.
Yeah.
It's grown. St. Mary's is starting to boom how they thought it would in the beginning.
Yeah. And hell, you can park right here and just walk over there.
Yeah.
If you need to. Yeah. And I think they'll get some spillover when the Spurs Arena comes down there for them too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For sure. But that's in 5 years. Right now, we got crawfish season that kicks
absolutely.
off this weekend.
$20, baby, all you can eat. Mud bug season. Lots of giveaways, lots of free samples. Going to be a really good time while supplies last.
Yes.
And I may or may not have some free wristbands to give away. You got to tune in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a tease.
Exactly.
It's this Saturday?
This Saturday.
Right. Well, hell, we bring them to the Fat Man pop-up.
Yeah, we'll do a Fat Man pop-up.
All right. And speaking of giving away stuff, since we're being hospitable, we got an autographed, authenticated Victor Wembanyama jersey. In the building, has partnered up with Spurs Roundtable. That is a website called SpursRoundtable.com. And it's a new website that our guy we had on yesterday, Mike Fisher.
Shout out to Mike.
He launched Cowboys Roundtable last year. Blown up. So now they just launched SpursRoundtable.com. He called us. That's why he was on yesterday. And we're super. He's like, I'll give one of your members a jersey. It's authenticated. It's Wemby. If you'll help me, lead folks to our site. And I've looked at it the last few days. And I didn't mean to poo-poo on our local paper. But like the local paper probably has 3 to 4 small Spurs blurbs a week. SpursRoundtable.com has 4 to 5 Spurs things a day. He's got a crew of people that cover the Spurs.
Yeah.
Every day. And it's a great website and it's free. You go to it anytime you want and just read all you can about the Spurs. But if you join and become a member, it's absolutely free. Totally free.
I joined yesterday.
Yeah, I did too. SpursRoundtable.com. They just launched it. As soon as we get to 300, we're going to give away that Wemby jersey to a lucky member. I guess a horse race or a camel race. We'll figure out a way to pick because this is a big deal.
That one will be so everyone has a chance. We'll break that one up, Buki. We'll do a tournament style.
Yeah, we'll make them earn the
Wemby
jersey.
Yeah, that one we'll do 4 races, top 4 from each race.
Yeah, let's do that. Like an NCAA tournament bracket or something.
Which, are we going to do a bracket challenge this year?
Oh, there's such an ass whip.
There are an ass whip.
God, let's talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Let's talk about that. The answer is yes. I just don't want to.
I don't want to.
But it gets great
if
feedback.
Somebody wants to sponsor it.
That's a whole different answer. Why don't we have a discussion about that?
Let's get a sponsor for it.
I am hyped. I'm excited.
Maybe La Gloria.
Excited for the tournament. I'm excited for the Spurs. I'm excited to be here. So, did you see what Dylan Harper said, by the way, about the long? So, obviously, this is his first rodeo road trip.
Yes. What'd he say?
This team got team of the month,
Coach of the month, defensive player, player of the month.
Player, rookie. Dylan Harper was the rookie of the month. Those kids haven't slept in their own bed at all.
Yeah.
A month. And especially not Dylan, because he had to go to the freaking All-Star stuff.
Oh, that's right.
In between all that. Wemby too. They have not been in their own beds, thank you, homie, in weeks. And Michael C. Wright, who does a damn good job covering
shout out to Wright
for ESPN. He asked Dylan about the rodeo road trip. And Dylan's like, good thing we're getting that new arena, huh? I.e., F the rodeo. The rodeo.
So does the rodeo road trip stop?
Yes, because the rodeo's staying at Frost Bank Center.
So you don't have to do, 12 games on the road sucks.
I have said this for you, and I know that when Tim and Tony and Manu were here,
they bonded
going to the title,
and they read books.
When we bonded, and we went to historical sites, and we cried.
We learned about indigenous people.
We smoked peyote in New Mexico on the road trip, and that got us ready for the playoffs. That was only making lemonade out of lemons. And boys, they never would have wanted to leave town that long.
No.
And when the Spurs are not good, it's a detriment to the Spurs. Because those were championship contenders. Like the last 5-6 years of the Spurs being crappy.
They were like 2-10.
That's where you went. That's where your season really went to die. Oh, great. 9 road games in a row. Awesome. We're not that good. We're going to go 1-8. There were no camaraderie. There's no chemistry being built on this thing. And these kids had a damn good rodeo road trip.
Great.
Dylan Harper's like, yeah, I'm excited for the new arena. I ain't trying to spend 1 month away from my own bed.
You got to think, when a team has a 5-game stretch, the pundits are like, oh, it's a long 5-game stretch. We'll try 12.
Right. Sure.
Now, a couple of times. Now, when you're in New York for 3 days, that ain't so bad.
Well, they were probably in New York one day too many, which is why they got
their ass kicked by the Knicks. Bookie's on his 3rd margarita.
I know. Hey, the first one was on me, not the second one, Pedro.
Oh, virgin? Okay.
Oh, my God. Are you serious? Just giving you shit. Are you serious?
No, we're kidding, bro. Let me see.
I love the Hispanics.
Come on, man. Mexicanos don't drink virgin margaritas. Come on, man.
I don't know.
Is that the one they set there?
That's virgin.
Oh, this one's nice. Got the tahini.
You got that? Lick it. Lick it.
Oh, I'm a champion. When it comes to licking,
thank you. It only took.
I'm like De La Hoya. No, what are you getting on the waiter?
He's getting on me. We've been giving each other shit.
Oh, okay.
We're Gen X.
Orale. Like De La Hoya, I'm a champion when it comes to licking tahini off a rim. Okay.
I can't do the tahini.
Really?
I can't do the tahini.
I live with a Mexicana. I have to do the tahini. I have no choice. All right.
We've been offered a round.
Who's buying? Somebody? Well, yeah, for sure.
Reposado on the rocks.
Oh, my man. All right. Blanco on the rocks.
Bookie.
Yeah. I'll sip that the rest of the night. Thank you, player. Thank you, man. All right. Appreciate you. Oh, look, I got a call. I got a spam call.
Don't do it.
Voicemail.
Okay, I thought you were going to say, I'm on the fucking show.
Well, no, we're in public.
Yeah, we're in public.
I normally get mad when we're in public. And people are buying us booze and stuff, so I don't want to be that guy. All right, it's in the building, presented in part by Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate agent of In the Building is Jay Ribaldo. Jay closed again. He's on a roll.
Jay's on fire.
Knock on wood. I would like to think that you and I and Jose have a little bit
training
to do with
wheels.
it, and our people, of course. It is Jay Ribaldo. Thinking about our journey, our 2-year journey.
Especially the guys like 80,
I know, man.
Slackers, Jay
I
know.
know.
They took a chance on us when we didn't know what this was going to be.
Dude, they're still
Shout
not.
out to
And they
Jay.
probably have days where they're still not sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know I ain't, but I know I'm going to give everything I have. Thank you to Jay, the official real estate man. And he'd be the first to tell you, though. He'd be like, y'all quit goofing. My business has gone up working with you.
Oh, for sure.
He's a businessman. He's a buddy, but he ain't going to sit up here and be an OG sponsor if it's not returning.
No, we are an ROI machine.
True. That really is true.
We sold 28 roofs.
Sir, 30.
30.
We're to 30 today.
30, that's right.
Today.
30 jobs with
30
GC
jobs.
Services.
And guess who else got another job today?
Orlando.
Olympus Solar.
Olympus did?
Olympus
Oh,
Solar.
give me some on that.
The official solar company an electric company of in the building.
They
is
did.
Olympus.
I didn't know that.
ENS LLC. Yes, sir.
I
They
like
do
those kind of surprises.
solar, but they all do. I held that one for you.
I like it.
They do electric. They do all kinds of electrical stuff, and they got specials for people that watch and listen to our program. It is Olympus Electric and Solar. Get a free battery, right, with the purchase of a solar system. So the person that got the solar system today got the free battery. It's a good bit. Get a free mini split AC unit when you get a solar system. Olympus, it's your home's energy efficiency provider. They are awesome. They do home surge protection, smart electrical panels, EV, electrical vehicle charging. I've had an electric vehicle. It was a pain in the ass back in the day. Not with
much easier now,
not
right?
with that, especially not with.
You get a mini
Olympus.
split too?
Yeah, for free if you get solar at Olympus ENS LLC. Olympus, the official electric company of in the building. All right, you texted something yesterday. We didn't get to. What do you need? Oh, unmute Bouquet. Oh God, I've been told to unmute Bouquet.
He's been drinking.
Oh, for more, here's Jose Bouquet interrupting the next
breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue Holtz dead.
Oh,
damn!
Oh, wow,
that is breaking news.
Good riddance.
Lou Holtz is on to Valhalla.
Stop that.
Pour some out for Lou Holtz.
Pour some out.
Cheers
for
to
Lou
Lou
Holtz.
Holtz.
Yeah, cheers to Lou Holtz.
Don't make fun of his
Do not
list.
do that. Don't do that. What did he get him out? Why did he not deserve to live? Okay, fine. Maybe you didn't like his coaching, which he's a Hall of Famer. He loves to bash on coaches.
Lou Holtz.
That guy,
Lou Holtz was like
damn.
90-something, though.
No. What do you? As a what? He's not even working anymore. He's retired.
Bad guy.
You think so?
Bad guy.
A bad human being?
Bad guy.
Oh, you young young guys always want to point out the guy lived 95 years. He probably effed up. He probably effed up once or twice.
I know I have.
God almighty.
Some people that live with me may say I'm a bad guy.
Nah, that ain't true. But if you Google me, you might think so. You know, I can't. These young kids always want to bring up the one or two things some dude who's lived 90 years did bad. He gives a shit. Shout out to the great Lou Holtz.
I know it's coming.
One of the great coaches of the 80s and 90s. I enjoy his work on the pregame shows every week on NBC, the voice of Notre Dame football. I do that as a tribute to the man.
That's a tribute.
A tribute.
Thank God for my white shirt today. We should have brought the ring light, Bookie.
Oh, that's my bad.
I'm looking extra chocolate on camera. Yeah.
Whoa.
That helps a little bit. Let me see if I can get a light on me.
Oh,
there we go.
All right. Who bought a T-shirt? Oh, she's got one on.
Hey, make some noise if you got it in the building T-shirt.
Thank you so much.
Make some noise.
All right. Very good.
I was actually just so they know that my people in here. What Gloria needs to know.
I demand the Cowboys either trade for Max Crosby or sign Trey Hendricks.
All right.
I remember. Oh, I see myself spending money. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see, buddy. And this is never before has he had more of an opportunity to prove that he wants to spend cash. Look at the dudes available.
Right.
Come on, man.
Make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. They all want to be a Cowboy. They all want to be a Cowboy. No matter what the history is, Jerry.
You got to just see. It's like you got to see what the hype's about.
Everybody wants to be a Cowboy.
It's like Lewis Hamilton right now. Like, yeah, Kim's been around the block, but everybody want to taste.
Oh, is he driving that?
He's driving Kim now.
I didn't know that. Well, good for her.
Because it's like, okay, it's like she's a Camry. And what I mean by that is
Camry.
What I mean by that is you can drive it for exactly. You can drive it for a long time and it's still a good car.
Oh, that's a horrible thing to say. See, if Lewis is he's a badass because he's had
exactly.
Derek Jeter's a stud.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian's
a Camry.
She got a lot of miles.
She does.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you. Yes,
this will be a great way to end the show. Thank you, sir. Oh, where'd my man go? Salud. Did he leave?
Salud.
Oh, he bought tequila split. Thank you, player. Hey, thanks everybody.
Hey, cheers in the building.
Everybody. Thank y'all very much. So tomorrow we're back in the studio, I think.
No, tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh. Tomorrow.
See y'all Saturday.
Tomorrow's our off day. Saturday. All right, very good. Love y'all hard. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Shout out. Thank you so much.
Let me start with the list.
We
hey,
got
do
money.
a cheers in the Lou Holtz voice since he's dead.
All right, in honor of Lou Holtz, I'm doing this out of respect.
Yeah.
because one of my favorite players when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s was Rocket Ishmael. I got me Rocket Ishmael. What did he do bad? Well, you say he was a bad guy.
We'll talk about whatever.
Shout out to Lou Holtz.
Cheers to Lou Holtz.
Cheers to Aaron Canooper. It's in the building live amongst the people at La Gloria. Here's to a great show. Aloha, fellas. Hellscape bound in
48 hours.
We're gonna rep the in the building in Hawaii. Oh, very nice. He's going to Hellscape. Julian's in the building. A 10 spot for Dan Crenshaw. Oh, pour some out for the career of Dan Crenshaw.
Who was that?
The one-eyed state rep. In DC. He's Julian, his favorite Republican, got his ass handed to him. You know what? Did you see the bit on Saturday Night Live when it was Pete Davidson that made fun of his eye patch? I didn't think he made fun of the eye patch. Pete goes, look at this guy. He looks like he should be in porn, not politics. Looks like he's like in a pirate porno.
Did Dan punch him?
Well, so Dan got his eye shot out in war in Iraq.
Can't make fun of war.
Pete got annihilated. So what SNL did, they reached out to Dan. Hey, Pete wants to apologize. He's out of line. Would you come on the show? And Dan's like, sure, I'll do it. They flew Dan to SNL. He did a bit with Pete Davidson where he ripped Pete's ass for like 10 minutes. It was great.
That's all.
Shout out to Dan Crenshaw. His career's over.
But we got Julian gave us another 20.
Name on the map. So did Robert Godina. I'm in the building at La Gloria. Where's Robert?
Hey, don't be making fun of Jasmine Crockett, Julian.
Oh,
she fought a good fight.
Yeah, she got beat by the white boy.
He's good though.
You sure?
He's good.
Or is he just another full of shit?
He's good.
Beto O'Rourke.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good.
Yeah, all right. I don't trust 90% of no matter what party, as you know. I am as apolitical as I've been in a long time.
Rogie.
What
Wish
up,
I
Rogie?
could
Be there. Cheers. They make the best mojitos. Damn good margaritas too.
And what's that last one?
What else? Jim Kell from El Paso.
What up?
Read that for me. My eyes don't work no more.
I am embarrassed.
DUI to ball contra button, but my
wife of 56 years, Gloria says I'm tapped out.
Her. Damn, in the building.
Damn,
baby.
in the building, baby. Thank you.
Wait, time out. Is he saying that his wife, that intimate thing?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I thought he was saying something else.
No.
When he said he's tapped out. I thought he's done with intercourse.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't plan on never stopping.
No,
I hope that's why I'm trying to stay in decent shape because I'm 7 years older than Nina, and at some point I'm gonna look gross. I'm gonna need her because if that quits working, that's my last day on Earth.
Over.
That's my last day on the planet.
And on that,
on that.
Cheers.
Here's to a solid boner for everybody.
Cheers.
May everybody have a solid boner for as long as possible. Love you hard. Thanks everybody at La Gloria. Thank you to Johnny Hernandez. Thank you to JD, who's been dealing with us. And
thank you, JD.
Dope, man. We'll promote the Paella Challenge until the day it happens. We're done. Now I'm drinking. Bye-bye. Love you hard. See you Saturday.